Hi, my name is Stan, the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent licensed in all 50 states. We have a good topic today. It's how does a fixed index annuity differ from a fixed annuity? My mom's dying to hear this one because she lives in St. Augustine, Florida, and every single person she runs into with a life insurance license tries to sell her an indexed annuity. She's 83. She shouldn't be buying an indexed annuity. We're going to get to all that, but not until this music. One of the questions I get all the time is what's the difference between a fixed indexed annuity and a fixed annuity? Now, first of all, this is getting a little complicated. I know you're saying, how can it be complicated? We're talking about fixed annuities and fixed index annuities. Well, some people call MYGAs, multi-year guarantee annuities. Actually, it's a fixed rate annuity. So multi-year guarantee annuity, which is the CD version, annuity industry of a CD, is also referred to as a fixed rate annuity. Now, a fixed indexed annuity is also kind of a CD product, but it's categorized as a fixed annuity. So let me stop here, make this very clear. Indexed annuity, CD product. Fixed indexed annuity. Multi-year guarantee annuity, CD product. Both are called fixed annuities, okay? Both are called fixed annuities. That's not power of the people, that's fixed annuities. So indexed annuity is a fixed annuity. Multi-year guarantee annuity, also called fixed rate annuity, is a fixed annuity. And the reason that's important is because fixed annuities are regulated at the state level, not the federal level, the state level. Why is that important? It's because indexed annuities are improperly pushed and sold and pitched as market return products. They are not securities. What are they? They're fixed annuities. Okay, so is an indexed annuity a fixed annuity? Yes, from a categorization standpoint, big word, right, Stan? Categorization standpoint, yes, a fixed indexed annuity is categorized as a fixed annuity. Key point here, and I just want to point out, I like fixed indexed annuities. We use them primarily as a delivery system for income riders and income guarantee at a future date. But please listen to me. Indexed annuities are not market growth products. They're not securities. They were not designed for that. They're designed to create CD returns and protect the principal, and that's a good thing. Another question I get a lot is why is an equity indexed annuity considered a fixed annuity? Now this kind of goes back, I've been around a long time, okay? Stan the Annuity Man's been doing this for a long time. Originally, fixed indexed annuities were referred to and called equity indexed annuities. Now that's no longer. It was confusing because the word equity obviously equates into markets, but a fixed indexed annuity is not a market type product. But if you hear someone say equity indexed annuity, it really means fixed indexed annuity, and yes, both are the same, so they're considered a fixed annuity. All right, here's the call that I get all the time, pretty much every day. It's from my mythical client prospect, Chester, and Chester says something like this. How does an indexed annuity work, Stan the Annuity Man? Because I've been told a myriad of different stories. Now, Chester has a wife, Martha, who's really the brains of the two, but Chester's always calling me, and you might be that Chester, right? How do these things work? Because I went to the Bad Chicken Dinner seminar, and this guy told me market upside with no downside. This guy told me market participation with principal protection. And I'm elbowing Martha going, man, that sounds great. That sounds fantastic. If it sounds too good to be true with any type of annuities, it is every single time. No exceptions. Now, going back into history a little bit, I'm going to put on my history hat here, my professor hat. Indexed annuities were designed in 1995 to create CD type returns, and guess what? That's what they do. Now, the intricacies of indexed annuities, and I don't want to get in the weeds here, even though I could put on my hip boots to do that. And by the way, just to digress a little bit, I have written a book on indexed annuities. Go to my site, theannuityman.com. I'll ship it to you for free, but let's talk about it right now. Indexed annuities, in essence, you're buying a call option on an index like the S&P 500, and you're calculating the index return anniversary date to anniversary date, contract anniversary date to contract anniversary date. Now, there's over 700 index call option choices out there with indexed annuities, so there's a ton. But what you need to know is, like, for example, on this indexed annuity example I gave with the S&P 500, that does not include dividends. And that call option from contract anniversary date to contract anniversary date, there's limitations on the upside. They call them in the industry caps and spreads and participation rates, all those things that you hear and you don't even know what they're talking about. It's like showing paintings to blind people. No offense to blind people, but in essence, you just need to understand that you're going to get CD type returns, and that's good. Here's the positive though on indexed annuities: principal protection, but whatever gain that you get that year, okay, it's permanently locked in. So the next year you're going to start at that level. Now, just to throw another wrench into the annuity engine a little bit, because indexed annuities are pretty complex, and as I've always said to people, if you can't explain it to a 9-year-old, don't buy it. No offense to 9-year-olds. But not all index call options are 1-year length. Some are 2-year length, some are 3-year length, some are 4-year length. That's a lot of stuff, Stan the Annuity Man. Yes. And that's the reason that if you are looking seriously at an index annuity, or someone's pitched you something, before you sign that dotted line, you need to set a time for me and you to go over the details and for me to tell you the truth. Just a brief intermission here. My director's like, tell him. I'm like, tell him what? Oh yeah. So hit the subscribe button, put a comment down there. I will respond to the comments and tell your friends about it. I mean, this is Stan the Annuity Man, educating, edutainment in the annuity space. Hit subscribe. So how does an indexed annuity differ, say, from a multi-year guarantee annuity, a fixed rate annuity? Because that's really the question. So Stan the Annuity Man, tell us the answer, please. We're waiting for the answer. Here's the answer. Indexed annuities are complex. Multi-year guarantee annuities are simple. Indexed annuities, the returns are not guaranteed. Multi-year guarantee annuities, the returns are guaranteed, just like a CD. Now, that doesn't mean that the multi-year guarantee annuity is better than the indexed annuity or vice versa. Period. Now, key point here, inside baseball knowledge, how the annuity sausage is made. This is good. Indexed annuity, high commissions. Hello! By the way, all annuity commissions are built into the product, paid out of the company reserves. You don't see it come out of the total, but indexed annuity commissions are high. That doesn't make them bad. Multi-year guarantee annuities, in comparison, are very, very low. Why? Multi-year guarantee annuities, simple. Indexed annuities, complex. Now, the good news for you is if you want to understand both, then you get to deal with me and I get to explain them because I can. Because I'm Stan the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent. So, if you really want to break it down, indexed annuities versus multi-year guarantee annuities. Indexed annuities versus fixed rate annuities, right? Complex versus simple. To me, being from North Carolina, you can kind of hear that twang going on. I like simple. That doesn't mean these are bad. I like simple. But if we start looking at indexed annuities, I'm going to strip it down. Well, that's a good way to put it. I'm going to strip it down factually. I'm not going to strip down like this, but I'm going to strip down factually so you completely understand indexed annuities so you can make an informed decision on your terms and on your time frame. All right, I just blew the top of your head off and I got these books here. I'll send them to you for free. The Fixed Indexed Annuity Owner's Manual and the Multi-Year Guarantee Annuity Owner's Manual. Go to theannuityman.com, put in your shipping address. We'll ship them to you for free and under no obligation, and no one will call or show up. That's a pretty darn good annuity deal.